So my panel, we're focusing on issues relating to the investment community and how they're grappling with issues around ESG, and also kind of the future of work and how that's changing at the moment as hybrid working becomes more the norm. So I was delighted to be joined by a great panel. We had David Bennett from Glenveagh, who was able to talk to us about how ESG and the demographics of the Irish demand story is impacting house builders. And then we're also talking to Nicola Gillen from Cushman and Wakefield in the UK. So she has a global view of the future of work. They have an enormous amount of data that they've been looking at globally, at what disruptors are coming down the line for our industry. Then Sattin from our own planning team is talking to us about the regulatory position that prevails in relation to ESG. And then we also had Kate English from Deloitte, who is a property economist, and she really has the data and the inside track as to what's happening on the economic side. So it was great to have that discussion.
My key takeaway from the panel was the central importance of ESG to the built environment and the way we work and live today. It's a problem that's only going to get worse that we really need to tackle. And in particular, whilst there's been quite a focus on the E, the environment aspect, there's been less focus on the S, the social impact. And that's an increasing issue, but more difficult to measure. So it tends to get less attention. So it's very important that we focus on that, the impact of the built environment on people and communities.
My key takeaway was how the ESG legal drivers are starting to push forward disclosures of ESG data and information, and how that is then now driving forward performance in the area and the whole ESG agenda.
This morning was really useful in terms of showing movements in the market, ESG trends, and taking a step back from the day-to-day of our jobs.
Events like this bring so much knowledge and experience together in one room. The built environment has a lot of challenges and opportunities ahead for the next 5 years. And getting us all together to talk that through, debate, innovate is critically important.
This is an important discussion because companies are now legally required to disclose this information. But it's also attracting a lot of investment for these companies, and also because it's actually creating a lot of value in the area for companies and investors.